Pause this video right now. If any of these stories look interesting, skip to the timestamp on screen. If you're not curious about even one of these topics, keep watching the video. I might surprise you. Without further ado, this is Jake from Game Domain, and let's take a look at this week's news flashes. Are you hyped for Splatoon 3? Well, Nintendo recently reminded us that this game is still in development, with a good old holiday tweet that follows, wishing all the Inklings and Octolings out there happy holidays from the Splatoon 3 team. If you look on the screen now, you can see that they attached a picture of Callie, Mary, and a random squid with the captain's hat to the tweet. Now that image is cool and all, but what does it mean? Remember the picture of Mario with a watermelon that blew up a few years back? People speculated that the image was foreshadowing for Sunshine remakes, which was kind of accurate. So could this tweet mean that Santa will be in Splatoon 3? Or perhaps a new trailer will launch on Christmas? Now that would be awesome, but probably not. Obviously, this tweet is just to remind us that this game is still coming to Switch in 2022, featuring the new Splatsville and Splatslands regions, alongside new weapons, customization options, and power-ups. I'm sure you all know about the global chip shortage which caused the PS5 and Xbox Series X to be so hard to find this past year. Well, except for on eBay, where these consoles are being charged for hundreds and hundreds of dollars over their retail value. As unfortunate as it is, it seems like this trend won't be dying down anytime soon, as proven by Intel chief Pat Gelsinger's take on the situation, which follows, the overall semiconductor shortage is quite significant, and the semiconductor industry was growing about 5% per year before COVID. COVID disrupted the supply chains, causing it to go negative. Demand exploded to 20% year over year, and disrupted supply chains created a very large gap, and that exploding demand has persisted. It just takes time to build this capacity to respond to the spike. So yeah, it seems like this nasty chip shortage is going to continue to be a problem through 2023. But how is this going to be a problem for Nintendo? The Switch producers over in Japan had this to say about the situation. The extended impact of both COVID-19 and the global semiconductor shortage created a state of continued uncertainty with the possibility of future impact on production and shipping. While these and other unforeseen risks exist, we continue to take all the necessary measures in conducting business. So yeah, it looks like Nintendo can try their hardest, but this insane shortage is going to take its toll on them too. Somehow, Ocarina of Time still stands the test of time, both in quality of the game and its sales numbers. Despite how popular recent Nintendo games like Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey have been, Nintendo didn't top the UK's Christmas sales in 2017. In fact, Nintendo hasn't been on top for Christmas in the UK since Ocarina of Time topped the charts in the holiday season of 1984. Now another funny thing to note is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 actually topping the charts for the UK's Christmas sales in 1992. Good times. When was the last time you played Pokémon Go, or even heard about it? Apparently there's still a massive audience for this game, as proven by the stats Niantic released recently. They didn't give their financial stats, but they did say that players have hatched 4 billion eggs, and that 12 billion gifts have been given in the past year. Maybe you've heard of Pokemon Go in the past couple months, but you probably haven't heard of Niantic's other tie-in project with Nintendo, Pikmin Bloom. Well, apparently a lot of people have been in love with this game, as told by the equally impressive stats. Also in the past year, Pikmin Bloom players have stepped over 300 billion steps and 60 million flowers planted. Let us know if you've been playing either of these games recently. We all remember what people thought of the first trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Needless to say, it was awful. However, the same isn't true for Sonic 2's first trailer, which everyone seems to love. The trailer debuted in December and was loved so much that one fan, Joe Zavaleta, gave 4 scenes from the trailer an anime makeover. The remake is so impressive that it makes us wish there were a solid Sonic anime. My personal favorite is the drawing of Knuckles with his added cowboy hat. These drawings definitely reminded me of how excited I am for Sonic 2. Have you seen the trailer yet? I'm confident that you've heard of Balan Wonderworld, or have at least seen the game's mascot, Balan. Although this game seemed promising at first, its public reception took a mighty turn for the worse after the game came out. The reason for that being, well, the game is absolute garbage. In Metacritic's top 10 worst games of the year list, Balan Wonderworld was rated the second worst game of the year, just behind eFootball 2022 for the PC. Balan Wonderworld stole the prize for the worst Switch game, but the GTA trilogy was in 8th place, which wasn't very far behind. The full list is on the screen in case you're interested. Handicapable Shawn's story is a heartwarming one that just came in time for the holiday season. Shawn was able to complete brutally difficult NES games including Act Racer 2, Castlevania, Castlevania 3, Zelda 2, Contra, Ninja Gaiden, Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, and the entire Donkey Kong Country series. Beating all of these games with just your chin is extremely impressive. But what's more impressive is how Shawn managed to beat all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles without dying a single time. Shawn was able to flip his disability into a positive way to spread his content, which I think is truly beautiful. I highly recommend you check out his streams on Twitch. Again, his screen name is Handicapable Shawn. Please, if you have any free time and you just want to watch some pure gaming, I think you should check out this guy. He deserves all the credit in the world for what he has done. Did you ever pick up the Diamond and Pearl remakes, or are you still playing the original games on your DS? Regardless, you should know that this update is an absolute game changer. The patch notes are as follows. Fix some issues for more pleasant gameplay. Okay, maybe this update wasn't a game changer, but with how hot the game is, we figured some of the bug fixes were worth mentioning. Aside from minor glitch changes, did you notice anything different about your save file after updating the game? Let us know. Despite how much I love Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I look forward to their new game, it's impossible to not admit that Ubisoft is a troubled studio of developers. Apparently, these problems are getting even worse, as 60 workers have left Ubisoft in only the past 6 months. Reporter Steven Totilo of Axios has been in constant contact with Ubisoft developers, with 2 employees admitting that their departures have stalled or slowed projects in production. This is looking like a scary problem for Ubisoft, as one Ubisoft co-worker even had to get in touch with them to resolve a problem because no one was still there who knew the system. Do you think that this shed of employees is related to Ubisoft's accusation of misconduct and its support of controversial new revenue streams such as NFTs? Let us know your thoughts on the situation in the comments below. If you look on the screen right now, you can see that we made it through all our stories today. Many of these stories will get turned into shorts and posted sometime this week. We also have a TikTok page now, and it's called Game Domain YT. Go check it out. If you see any of these shorts in your feed, make sure to watch it all the way through, as we will include any updated information about the story at the end of the short, and we ask that you please leave a like if you like the video. If you want to help support our channel, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. We make news videos, unique reviews based on our expectations of the game, and creepypastas. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any of them. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Jake with Game Domain, and I will see you in next week's roundup.